Wow, now that was a show. Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I am Hitman Cause. Welcome, one and all, to your official review for NXT No Mercy. And of course, I'm not alone in this endeavor. Please welcome, as always, the co-host, the humble man, Gary. Gary, welcome to the Contracts.
Yo, what's good, my man, Cause Payton?
Hey, shit, man, ready to get down with this?
Let's do this shit like Brutus. I truly enjoyed it.
Alright, for starters, we had Javon Evans versus Josh Briggs.
Great match.
Yeah, yo, let me tell you something, man. The crowd was all over Josh Briggs, man. They absolutely hated him.
Yeah.
And Javon, he was killing it, yo.
Oh yeah. Fact. Javon was killing it.
Yeah. And you know, let me tell you something. When they say when he says that he's bouncy, that's not just a catchphrase. Like he really is bouncy. Like this dude, the hops are insane. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like I've said it before, but ain't gonna kill y'all from hearing it again. But his hop, he is on the level of Kofi Kingston when it comes to hops. You know?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
And dare I say it, the frog splash that he hit almost rivaled Montez Ford's.
Right.
Because he was going from the heavens as well.
Exactly.
And but at the same time, you know, Josh Briggs brought it too.
Yeah, he did.
In my opinion, he did. He definitely showed that he has what it takes to be a true heel. He was able to work the crowd and whatnot with everything he did.
Yes, sir.
However, there's one thing from the crowd that I did not like.
What's that?
And that was like there were times when Josh was in control, they were chanting, "You can't wrestle."
Oh yeah. That was insane.
And don't get me wrong, there might be like one or two people that I can think of that might deserve that chant, but Josh Briggs ain't one of them. So far from it.
Exactly.
And especially when it comes to wrestlers, young or old, that actually care about the business, like that chant, in my opinion, is mad disrespectful.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But you know, in the end, when it came to this match, Rick and Javon caught Josh lacking, in which he provoked him, and Briggs took the bait. Next thing you know, Javon Evans hits the OG cutter and gets his get back.
Exactly.
Moving on, we have the women's speed match. Sol Ruka against was supposed to be Laney Reed. Now, unfortunately, what happened was that during her training, Laney Reed got injured, so she was pulled from the match, and taking her place was Jada Parker.
Yeah.
Now, unlike your typical speed match, the speed championship match is 5 minutes long instead of 3 minutes long.
Exactly.
But regardless, 3 minutes or 5 minutes, you can't afford to turn away.
That's right.
And for 5 minutes they did what they could. Yeah, but I have to address something that looked very, very bad. in which
What's that?
Jada tried to go for hypnotic, but then Soul caught her and tried to counter with a tilt-a-whirl side slam. However, she botched it horribly, and Jada slipped off of her.
Yeah, exactly. I saw that.
And then at the end of the match, now this ending of the match, even though Jada lost, at least the ending of this match protected her a little. In which, towards the end of the match, looks like Jada was going in for the kill, but then she made the mistake of trying to get up in Zarya's face, to which then out came Lash Legend. To which then Jada shoved Zarya's face. To which then Zarya tried to spear Jada, but Jada sidestepped her, and she wound up spearing Lash instead. And then the second Jada got in the ring, she got hit with the Soul Snatcher.
Right.
Now, again, I'm not entirely mad at this outcome because it does protect Jada because Soul didn't beat her clean. But at the same time, it's frustrating because Radio Big Mac.
Yeah.
He said something on social media that I agree with, and it's frustrating because when is it going to be Jada Parker's time?
I couldn't agree more.
Like, at this point, they need to stop teasing and finally pull the trigger on Jada Parker. She more than deserves it, man. She's polished her skills. She's got the crowd behind her. Like, pull the fucking trigger already. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit. Like this shit is long overdue.
For real. Honestly speaking, it really is.
Moving on, we have Jordan Grace versus Blake Monroe in a weaponized cage match, which let's be honest, it was nothing more than the Ambrose Asylum.
Oh yes.
Minus the straight jacket.
Word, you thought it was good?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I think so too.
I couldn't help but notice that most of the weapons were pink though.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy for real. That match. That was another great match of the night.
Yeah. I'll tell you, in my opinion, one of the craziest moments of the match was when Blake Monroe pulled out a blow dryer, and then of all things, used the cord of the blow dryer to tie Jordan Grace to the ropes. And then what she did next, I did not see coming at all.
Exactly.
And that was, she cut some of Jordan's hair.
Yes.
And her chopping that hair forced the holy shit chant.
Yep.
In which, I'll be honest, I would have been chanting that too, because again, I did not expect her to be chopping her hair, man.
For real.
Now, honestly, considering what I saw on NXT, I think she just cut off her extensions. So, no harm, no foul.
Right.
But then I saw something in this match that really pissed me off. And during one of the pinfalls, I think Jordan got her foot on the rope, and it caused a rope break. That makes no fucking sense to me. You're in a weaponized cage match. It's a specialty match with weapons. There's no DQ. So
Exactly.
there should be no rope break.
Right.
Like, that makes no sense at all.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
But bad stuff aside, well, actually, that was the only bad thing about the match. Of course, there were plenty of good things, like when Jordan Grace locked in the walls of Jericho while she was sitting on a chair. She had the walls of Jericho locked in.
Yes.
Like she had it locked in, but at the same time she was sitting on the steel chair. Now,
Exactly.
Now this was funny, but also very smart too, because if it was like IRL instead of kayfabe, it would be a lot harder for the victim to break out of the hold, because not only would you have to like overpower the opponent, and get your legs free, but you'd also have to get that extra pressure off your back because of them sitting on the chair on top of you.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that really was sick. Honestly, it was.
Yeah. Then, Blake, she had her own moments besides the haircut, where there was one point she put the trash can on Jordan Grace while she had her trapped in the tree of woe.
Yeah, that was crazy.
To which then she hit a double foot stomp on her.
Yep, that was crazy.
Then at the end of the match, they both climbed to the top of the cage, where Jordan pulled out a crowbar from some part of the structure, but unfortunately she wasn't able to use it because Blake threw powder in her face.
Oh yeah, yep, that's right.
Then Blake, she tried to go for a power bomb. A super power bomb. However, Jordan held on and then gave her an air raid crash off the cage, and I think through the table, and Jordan Grace wins.
Yup.
Now,
Crazy.
That was absolutely great. Another great women's match. They're finally giving women the chance to do more extreme stuff. Now, I wouldn't mind seeing a woman bleed, but in WWE, I think I might be asking for too much.
Right, I feel you.
But it's wishful thinking.
Right, it true is.
Now, there was a slight intermission where Ava came out to announce a special invasion event that will be happening this Tuesday on NXT.
Right.
TNA versus NXT, where in one of the matches we will have Dark State versus the Hardys in a winner-take-all match.
Oh, that's correct.
Now, me personally, as much as I love the Hardys, in my opinion, I feel they have to pass the torch to the young guys.
Oh, I wouldn't debate you. Couldn't debate you there.
And then also, there is, similar to Survivor Series 2001, where there was the Team WWE versus Team Alliance Elimination Tag match, they're doing the same for Team NXT versus Team TNA.
Yes, sir.
For men and women's.
Yes, sir.
To which then, after she announced that, Lash Legend then came back out, clutching her stomach and all, selling the spear.
Right, exactly.
To which then she then called out TNA, but before anything else could get cracking, Jada Parker came out and then they started fighting.
Exactly, that's right.
Then moving on, we have Tavion Heights versus Ethan Page for the NXT North American title.
Yeah, that was another good match.
Yeah, Tavion definitely showed that he has what it takes to put on a good match.
Right.
Now,
That's another good match.
yeah, I definitely liked when Ethan tried to go for a superplex, but then Tavion countered with a sleeper hold.
Yup.
But then Ethan countered his counter with a super power slam.
Right.
And then after that, he set him up for the Twisted Grin, which was the Twist of Fate. And Ethan Page is still North American champion. Now, he didn't get to celebrate for long because on the Titantron popped up El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. in which he told him that he was coming for him. So, it gives us a little something to look forward to later on. Little NXT versus AAA action.
Right.
I know nothing. Right. I know nothing about El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., but I definitely look forward to finding out.
Most definitely. We all look forward to finding out.
Moving on, we have Lola Vice versus JC Jane for the NXT Women's title.
Yeah, that was another good match, but like I said, Lola was going to be there all, but JC was going to retain.
Yeah. I couldn't help but notice that Lola's family was in attendance, but then again, she was the hometown hero. Unfortunately, because of this, she fell victim to the hometown curse.
Yeah, he did.
But damn, if she ain't go down swinging. And to my credit, I correctly guessed that Fallon Henley was gonna keep interfering in the match.
Right. Exactly.
To which at first the ref did not eject her, but
exactly
when Lola hit a spin kick or a spinning lariat, whatever, freaking ref counted 1, 2, and then Fallon Henley yanked him out the ring, and then at that point the ref had enough and finally ejected her.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Then JC, while Lola was still down, decided to try and taunt Lola's family. To which later on she did a move I thought was so dope, where they were on the top turnbuckle and she hit a super tornado DDT, and I guess she had a sixth sense knowing that JC was going to kick out, because the very second that JC kicked out, she locked her in a reverse dragon sleeper. And honestly, I thought JC was going to tap, just because of how perfectly she floated. It flowed with one move into the other.
Oh yeah, that was crazy too.
And then towards the end of the match, Lola actually does hit her spinning back fist. However, unfortunately, JC Jane gets knocked out of the ring. Then when Lola goes after her, a hooded assailant freaking takes Lola out while the ref is distracted, and then that leaves Lola wide open, where JC eventually gets up, hits the rolling encore, and she is still the NXT Women's Champion. Now, for those of y'all that saw NXT, the person who was the assailant revealed themselves to be Laney Reed.
Right.
Now, honestly, given what happened during that segment where she admitted that she was the one that was the hooded assailant, I think that she's gonna be Jasmine Nix's replacement.
Oh yeah. That's definitely.
But you know,
I think so.
That's another conversation for another time. Moving on, we have the main event. Oba Femi defending the NXT title against Ricky Saints.
Oh my God. That was a great match. It was.
Yep. And you know,
But,
go ahead.
But the outcome, should we get started on that?
No. Yeah. Go ahead.
Who would have thought that the winner, I love them both, but I more wanted Oba to retain.
Yeah. But
who would have thought they was going to let him lose that quick? And I mean, it's cool that they made Ricky Saints win because he's known, but who would have thought they was going to let Oba lose that quick?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say quick because he held the title for over 200 days, so he did have it for a good minute.
That's a fact. He did. But I compare this to when Keith Lee, he defended it against Karrion Kross, and Karrion Kross won it. Keith Lee only held it for a month. The only difference is with Oba and when Ricky Saint, when their match, the only difference with Oba held the NXT title for a few months. Oba held the belt for more than a month. It's like, yo, Oba should have held it longer. I mean, I'm glad. I mean, I love them both. I mean, I'm not complaining that Ricky got it. I mean, it's good that Ricky got it. I wanted Oba to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Hold on to it.
Well, I'll tell you what. That you want to compare those two. One big difference also is that Ricky and Oba put on a great match together, whereas unfortunately Keith Lee had to carry and Kross through the whole match because this is back when Kross was ass.
I gotcha.
Where despite all his success, he was ass. Like the match was boring. He could not do anything that had me, wanting to watch.
I see what you mean.
Now, given your reaction to the title change, it's pretty interesting compared to the internet, in which a lot of people on the internet are actually outraged that Ricky won. The biggest reason why they're mad at Ricky winning is because they felt dudes like Javon Evans or so was more deserving, and I can understand why. Just because, especially with Javon Evans, despite his age, he has been rapidly and consistently been getting better and better, and they felt that he was more deserving to win it than Ricky was. But the problem is, in my opinion, is that they got cold feet because of Javon's age. Which, in my opinion, if that's true, it's a sorry excuse. Because if Paige could be the youngest NXT Women's Champion at 20, and Renee Dupree can be the youngest champion at 20 as well, then why can't Javon Evans be the youngest NXT champion at 21?
Right.
But that's how they feel. And as much as I feel that Javon might have deserved the NXT title, I'm still not mad at Ricky winning. Now, I will admit, I was surprised at him winning with that tornado DDT, but to be fair, he was doing that tornado DDT the whole match. Like he did it at least 4 times.
Right.
With 2 of them hitting the concrete, I think. So, that softened them up a bit.
Right, exactly.
And now, because of this, Ricky Saints will lead the charge into Invasion. And I'm all for it.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
So with that being said, that's going to do it for this episode of the Contracts. I definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and chill with your boys. I definitely want to thank the Humble Man, as always, for coming through, kicking his wrestling knowledge.
Hell yeah. You already know my man, Cos Payton, and we'll be coming right back out here with y'all this week coming up with the predictions for WWE Crown Jewel.
Yeah. So, until then, if you guys enjoyed this video, go hit the like button, comment if you like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And as always, by way of Struggle Vision Productions, I am the Hitman Cos. This is the Humble Man, and if you see us coming, run.